All right, Shalom. Right, give you brothers and you sisters an update what's been going on. Kind of bad with me because I'm a little under the weather, but I'm gonna give you a testimony, right, on what's been going on. And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, like I say, is the water, right? Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shah, right? So that day that I had posted my last lesson, we had just got hit by that bad hurricane. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have power for like 7 days. So that day that I posted that video, the next day, like the tablet, I got a tablet that I use to do my lessons on. So this particular tablet, it was already kind of having issues with it, but I was able to get like a new charger and make it work. So it had been doing fine. But come to find out, like when we didn't have power, I couldn't keep it really charged up like I normally would. So it went all the way down to like 0% and it shut off. And why this is so crucial is because this tablet is where I got all my information at, right? For my lessons, right? For my channel, this channel, and the trilogy channel, and the first channel that I started, right? So all my password information, right? Login information was saved to this phone. And you know how Google is, it saves it automatically to whatever email, right? And for whatever reason, I normally write all my information down because I know we can't be so reliant on this technology. I like to always write stuff down as well. But I couldn't, I know I wrote it down somewhere, but I could not find it. When I say I looked everywhere, I looked everywhere. I could not find what I wrote down, my login for this account, pretty much all my accounts. But this the main account that I do all my lessons on. So essentially everything was lost because this particular tablet, I tried like 4 charges, something like that. And when I would plug it in, it would like act like it's gonna charge up, but it wouldn't charge. Right. So, and I can't get none of my information out of here because I can't power it up. So I can't do lessons, right? Because I can't even get into my account. And this is very disturbing because as brothers and sisters that look forward to these lessons that be edified daily. You know what I'm saying? And I look forward to doing lessons as well. It's a passion, right? It's an honor to be able to do this work, right? So this went on like so. Basically, what I did is I kept trying different charges. I let them sit on there the whole day and nothing, right? So essentially, what happened was a miracle. I look at it as a miracle, even though it's small. It might be insignificant, but it's a big thing to me, right? I'm gonna explain it to you. So I'm trying to get back into some kind of normalcy because I had went out with we had power for 7 days. So I'm trying to get back into some kind of routine, right? Doing that week, right? So I'm trying to see if this phone will like start cooperating, but it wouldn't. It was done, right? So I had took it into a cell phone shop, and I'm just gonna make it. I ain't gonna drag it out. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I ain't want to make this too long. So I took the tablet into a cell phone repair shop, right? So the guy tried like 3 different charges on the tablet. He pretty much was telling me like it's done in a roundabout way. So, and I came to find out because he actually took the tablet back part off, and when your battery will be at this battery is actually built inside of the phone, and so it's actually integrated inside of the circuit board. So this is a very complex tablet, and like the parts to get this on this tablet is on like backstop, you know. So this is what I'm dealing with. So essentially, I would have to start all the way over, right? Build the channels, build this channel, build another channel back up because I can't get into these channels anymore, right? So I was like down in the spirit, I was like, damn. But through all this, I had hope, right? So I'm gonna kind of speed it up a little bit, but yeah, it's like I was trying to get it to charge, right? And I kept plugging different chargers to it to see because some chargers might not work, on certain phones, or some do. You know how it go. So yesterday, what I did is like just took it out because I had it in my bag because I was getting ready to send it off to this cell phone place, right? And they told me that they might be able to get it going, but they said probably not, right? Because what kind of phone this is and the parts are hard to get. So before I was gonna take it to the shop, this was yesterday. I plugged it in the charger and like it shot up to 4%. I was like, what the hell? So I was like, well, I still had hope. So what I did is left it on the charger like I had been doing, right, to see if it was gonna work. And when I came back home that evening, I go hit the phone, it's like at 88%. And I'm rejoicing, right? In the spirit, I'm just thinking Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, right? This the water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. And I feel like that was a miracle because when I say this phone was done, it was done. I had already kind of read it off. I was like, yeah, more than likely I'm gonna have to start from scratch. But I had a little bit of piece of me that had hope that everything will work itself out. So that little piece of hope is how I'm here today, right? Still can't believe it because I know it's gonna be impossible to kind of get this phone going again because like everything surrounding the parts and they telling me, what I'm saying, it was like, well, it ain't nothing for sure, which I already understood that, but I still had hope, right? So when I plugged the phone up, I don't know how it started charging. And this was a cord that I tried before. So it was one of the cords that I had already tried and it wouldn't work. So I've been going through this for like weeks, right? But anyway, so yesterday the phone took a charge and I'm here today. I'm very thankful for that. But it kind of, taught me a lesson too that you don't take things for granted. You know what I'm saying? I have to be thorough in what I do. That's why I try to be thorough as possible. But I try to be I stay pretty organized because I know chaos can happen at any time. So once I was able to get back into the phone, you best believe I went to all my accounts and wrote down, passwords, emails, and I went and bought me another tablet. So this won't happen again. But let's go to this word hope. But I still had hope going through all this. And it might be something that'd be insignificant to somebody else, but I feel like it was a miracle because I know that this tablet would not power up. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how it started charging. Right? It says hope. It says to trust in, wait for, Salakia. Look for or desire something or someone. So we're looking for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah to come get us out this nightmare on M Street called America. The 2/3 of our people are comfortable. They're looking to retire. They're looking to build up their 401k, fatten up their 401k. We're looking for deliverance. They're in a different reality than we in. It says or to expect something beneficial in the future, and that's salvation, right? And this small little thing that I went through, adversity, I still had hope that it would work itself out some way, somehow. And that little small smidgen of hope is like, and I stayed persistent, like I kept trying to get it going, right? But essentially, if I wouldn't have got this tablet powered up, everything would have been lost, and I would have had to start from scratch. But let's go here. Second Edges 1:37. This reminds me of the scripture, even though this is like I said, my situation it's a small issue, but it's big to me. Second Edges 1:37. It says, "I take to witness the grace of the people to come." It says, "Whose little ones rejoice in gladness." And though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, so we haven't saw Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua with these eyes on our body, our fleshly eyes, right? But yet we still believe. We still locked in. It says, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say. It's a spiritual thing, right? It was just meant for us to wake up at a point in time. It was meant for us to get it. It was meant for us to be spiritually driven, right? There's nothing that you can purchase. There's nothing that you can buy. There's nothing that you can, you know, even though you might desire it, it has to be given to you, right? And that's we very privileged, even through our affliction, the position that we're in, right? We can't take it for granted, right? So let's go here. But I still can't believe that this phone is working, you know what I'm saying? Tablet, whatever. Romans 8:6, it says, for to be carnally minded is death. So that's to dwell on the things that you can see in front of you with your naked eyes, right? And to have your mind focus on the things that you can see in front of you. You notice it said carnally minded. Jake is thinking about how to flip $100,000, how to be the next millionaire, how to get a Rolls Royce. That's what Jake meditates on, right? That's carnal things, you know, buying a first house, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. It says, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So to think about the kingdom, to think about immortality, there's going to be a time, you know, Lord willing, if we of the elect, that we're not going to die anymore. Death going to be a thing of the past. Jake don't think that way, right? Jake is fixated on this world. There's this world is riddled with death, sickness, illness, madness, confusion, chaos, uncertainty, and many other things, right? We can see past America. That's the spirituality, that's a spiritual gift. But again, I didn't want to make this too long, but don't take things for granted, right? So I appreciate Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for restoring me, right? You know what I'm saying? So I can continue to do what I love to do. And another thing I want to make as well, that this time that this phone was bugging out, actually I was working on some heavy lessons. So I got some heavy lessons coming up and I was doing a lot of intense study, right? So everything happened for a reason, right? But don't take this truth for granted because it ain't gonna always be here, right? Just like that, it can be snatched away. All right. So see you on the next one. Hopefully, this short testimonial was edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Rachak Kodash Shalom.